Alright guys, this is Mythic Korog video guide. This is Envy World 7th, I believe. Things I want you to notice, they lost off the bat, that's not important. Look at the amount of health he has. He has 75 million when you start. The reason that's important is because that's actually a third of what Brackenspore has on Mythic. And Butcher, I believe. No, Butcher's like 119. But it's a lot less than most of the bosses. Of course, that's because of the absorb shield that he gets, but it's also good because stacking physical damage is actually really important here because you have to push the fight to the limit and get it down like 5 minutes or so, or else you get overrun with orbs. I think actually like half their raid dies at the end from an orb explosion. You'll see there's a lot of orbs at the end. The most important mechanic to notice is Dominating Power, which is the mind control, and also Expel Magic Fail. Expel Magic Fell, which is the new mechanic, just puts fire under you. I explained it in the written guide. So yeah, I'll try to point all these things out. Here we go. This is a Boomkin POV. I don't know if he gets the shield or not. I have to watch this. That's loud. Holy fuck. So the first thing that comes out is Expel Magic Fell. He doesn't get it. I think he gets it the second time. This guy does get it. He's in the left corner. I want you to watch. He's doing some small movement for no reason, but watch right here. It's going to spawn under him, the fire is, and he's just going to move out of it very quickly. Really easy mechanic. It comes out pretty much the whole entire fight. That fire lasts for 2 minutes, so you really want to manage it well. Here, the Boomkin has it. He's going to try and not move at all. As soon as the fire comes out, he just moves a step. So the most important thing about the second phase is that now 2 people can actually get the shield. So we'll definitely want to have 2 people in there, and those 2 people will be casters. Most likely it will be the mages the first time, because we'll have 2 mages. We might have 3, or probably just 3 if anything. Then we'll have probably Warlock, Boomkin, then we'll have Shadow Priest and something else. Something along those lines, so we'll see. But, yeah, here's the Mind Control Orb. You can see the swirl right here. It's dark blue. Right when this comes down, this guy is going to get Mind Controlled, and he's going to start casting something called, I actually forget what it's called. It's something power, I think. Basically, he's trying to forfeit 5% of the shield that he has. Forfeit power. 5% of the shield that he has, and give it to Korag. So, basically, the only way to get these guys out is to put physical damage. They're immune to magic damage. So, you put your physical damage users on those, and you're fine. Just get interrupts, and you're totally good. Suppression field is the exact same. I like the way they do positioning. But we're probably not going to do that. We're just going to lightly spread and try to stay to the same side of the room and not be in this circle. But, yeah, we don't have to all stack up. It's not the biggest deal ever, but if it comes to that, we will. Here's Fell again. Nothing really big. I'm not going to worry about that so much. This fight is really pretty much the same fight. It probably has the one of the least in terms of mechanic difference. Here's a really bad fire. That fire line, see, he was in melee and he came all the way out into the ranged. That's not very good, but that's fine. They're going to be fine with it. The ads are the exact same. Nothing really different about them. We'll just use stuns and kill them when we say. Nothing hard about that. So here's another mind control. Watch. One thing I also want you to notice, they actually don't do it. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be giving everyone a raid marker that they can actually put down out of the casters that are getting the shield. And you will mark which ball you're getting, and just so we can see and we can really get every ball and not have any confusion and not have to say what we're doing in Mumble, because that would be a lot of speaking in Mumble and it would get a little hectic. Here's another mind control. Oh wait, that already happened, just kidding. It's in like 30 seconds. So the mind controls actually happen every minute, which is a lot different from what I thought. That's... Oh wait, no. Timer's off. Okay, so here's a mind control. Maybe that is right. I don't know. Here's the mind control. You'll see it right here. The most important thing is that if there's one like way out in Africa, like that far swirl over there, that the melee know to get that. We'll probably give melee assignments in terms of who's getting what. So notice his health is already pretty low. We're only about 3.5 minutes into the fight. He's already at 30%. They're actually using a pretty decent comp for this. They have 2 warriors. They have a feral prot warrior. That's good. Actually, they have sort of a shitty comp. I was just kidding. We'll have a better comp than they do. More melee damage or physical damage is really great for this fight. So in this last phase, this is basically where you have to kill him very quickly. You want to get him to like sub 10 million probably right here. This is actually the 3rd vulnerability phase, so we'll have 6 shields out at this time as long as the first 2 didn't take too much damage, which they shouldn't. So mind controls are going to come up right here. Watch how many orbs fall on this next one, though. On this mind control one, there's about 7 or 8 orbs that are going to fall. There's one right there. Okay, turn around. God dang it. Alright, he's not going to turn around. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there's 7 orbs that are going to fall. This is where we're going to have to use raid cooldowns. It's also a bad timer with Frost. And sometimes it's even Shadow, I've seen, so they actually made the Boomkin suicide. That's pretty cool. I've seen a couple of things happen. Boomkin's going hard to the wild, resto mode. I've seen suicides. I've seen a lot of things. So, you know, it's really not a hard fight though, as long as we can manage positioning well, Fel Flame well, and melee know that they have to be on top of it for interrupts and physical damage on those mind controls. So, that's basically the fight. The biggest changes, of course, Expel Magic Fel Flame and the Arcane... the mind control, excuse me. Yeah, physical damage is king here. We won't switch up the comp as much as you might think. We're not going to bring like 14 physical damage. That's just stupid. That would be a waste of our time. So, yeah, that's the fight. Guide is posted, so make sure you read that as well. It just gives an explanation of the mechanics and a few pictures, I think. So, thanks guys, and we will see you on Sunday.